Welcome, everyone. This is Match of the Week, Week 10. We've got a Little League matchup between the Mariners, managed by juniorkid20, and the Athletics, managed by tequileros97. The A's come into today 7-2. The Mariners come in 6-3. This is a big game. These are teams in the same division, looking to win the division, but there can only be one. So one of these teams could come away with a key tiebreaker. The final standings to win the division. We're looking from Tequileros' perspective here. We're about to make the call and start the game.
It's a very exciting game because, as you mentioned, both of these guys are in the top of the division. Tequileros97, 7-2. Junior Kid 6-3. Tequileros' only losses coming to Perky Pelican and Mike. And Junior Kid's losses coming to Tristan, Kenny G, and, Tequileros. This is the second time they're playing together. The last time they played was week 1, and they played, and there was a 3-6 victory for Tequileros. So, really, Tequileros has got to just prove he's still got it after 9 games.
Well, you get to see the A's perspective today. The visiting team at Ekman Acres looking to set their lineup. Anyone who can hear us, let us know in the chat who you think will win. You got the A's or you got the Mariners?
I need to start a poll.
Oh, that's a better way to do it.
That's very true.
Let us know. Let us know.
Let us know. We're desperate.
The
By the way,
starting pitcher today is Wendy Parsons.
checking again. You don't hear any background noise from me?
No background noise from you. You sound...
Oh, great.
You sound crisp.
From the stretch,
Oh,
to the plate.
and here's the first pitch to Don Cosard. It's hit and caught.
And that's
Very
an
quick
out.
catch. Out number 1.
Alex Rodriguez
Blink and you miss it. There's already one out. Here comes Alex Rodriguez playing for the Athletics against the Mariners. This is odd.
Pitch on the way.
Joining Rodriguez and Cozart on the Athletics are Susan Gore, Christina Beatty, Pamela Kirkos, Yvonne Carter, Rafael Hendricks, Wing Kwan, and Liz Kinghorn.
A swing. Rock out.
And Rodriguez swings and misses. That's strike 3. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the first.
Susan Gore steps up.
Wendy Parsons starting the game for the Mariners.
And drove one deep.
Has a 1.03 ERA, but this one's hit deep and will bounce up against the chain link fence. Gore's going to second. Here comes the throw, and she'll make it in standing. No, she's out.
Ooh.
Should have slid there. Avoid the tag. So the Athletics don't score in the top of the first. We're going to the bottom of the first. Christina Beatty on the hill and Dante Robinson stepping up to the plate, eating that hot dog.
Robinson is joined by Henri Deschênes.
The stretch
Wendy
and
Parsons, of
delivered.
course, on the mound.
Swung on. Sliced it.
Jane Davis, Francis Bluer, Stan Olafson, Marty Cordova, Donald Vogel, and Vincent
Ready. And the
Sweet.
throw. Low and away.
Christina Beatty, as expected, is the primary pitcher for
Up iron.
the A's with a 1.15 ERA. 41 strikeouts on the season as well.
Yeah, and I mean with the
Here's
right hook like hers, I'm not necessarily surprised. Just like that.
It's 2-2 now to Robinson.
Target goes up. The delivery.
And here's the pitch.
Foul ball. Nobody
It's the
out.
foul ball. We'll do it again. again, there's a prediction going on in the Switch chat. You can put your channel points on the Mariners or the Athletics as Robinson looks at strike 3. One away here in the bottom of the first. Here's Stan Olafson.
From the stretch, cuts to the plate. Swung on. Strike.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Olafson has a little bit of a bat, hasn't used it that much, only 1 home run and 9 base hits.
A bouncing ball.
Ground ball up the middle. Kierkegaard throws to first and gets the out. That's out number 2.
Francis Bluer steps up.
Here comes Francis Bluer hitting 480 on the season. 1 home run, 6 runs batted in.
Throws it. The swing. Ready now, and the delivery. The swing.
Go 1 and swing and a miss, strike 2.
She's set and delivers. That was ball 1, and the count is 1 and 2.
Good risk there from Beatty, making sure not to rely too much on that right hook.
Into the motion, the pitch. The wing. A bouncing ball.
Ground ball up the middle. Beatty fields it.
Straight to first.
Fires to first, and that will do it. So
That'll do it in the first inning.
nobody reached base so far for the Mariners. Here comes the A's in the top of the second.
Rafael Hendricks comes to the plate.
Big bat here from Rafael Hendricks.
The stretch, he delivers. That was a ball with nobody out.
7 home
Hendricks
runs.
comes
Ready
Oof.
now, and the throw. Swung on.
Oh.
Whoops.
7 home runs, 24 runs batted in. 633 average, Alex. This is
It's
an incredible hitter at the plate.
Swung on.
Yes, and his bat's really is all that he's got,
And it's a
but
foul
he's
ball.
using it very well.
Nobody out.
Easily the team's best hitter by a
From the
long
windup
shot.
And the throw. Low and away. And the count is 2 and 2. She is ready. The 2-2 pitch. That was ball 3.
Ooh, that pitch just misses. Good eye from Hendricks.
Mm-hmm.
3-2 count here.
The pitch.
No outs.
And there's ball 4.
And Hendricks will get first base.
Yvonne Carter steps up.
Here comes Yvonne Carter with a runner on first.
She's set. Here's the pitch. The wing.
Acquired middle of the season, only has a 222 average so far with the A's. That's hit up to right field.
To second.
Looks like they'll get the out at second. Can they get the out at first? No.
Can't get it. And the runner is.
Ooh, Yvonne's going to second. Just baited the throw and runs back to first safely.
Pamela Kierko steps up.
So Marty Cordova could not handle the throw from second base to complete the double play.
Heads to the plate.
Here comes Kierkegaard.
Ball and outside. Runner on first. 1 out.
Is coordination the stat or attention
Target
the
goes
stat
out,
that's
and
like
the
good
delivery.
for like
Low and
catching?
away. 2 and 0.
Um,
She's set.
That's a great question.
The swing.
Kierkegaard hits one to left field. Robinson is going back, and it's
Ooh.
off his head. Carter will make it safely to second. Everybody's safe. So it's runners on first and second and 1 out
Liz Kinghorn steps up.
for Liz Kinghorn.
Hey, batter. Hey. Target goes up and the throw.
Kinghorn looks at strike 1. She's a 280 hitter. No home runs, 2 runs batted in.
Goes up and the pitch. Swung on.
It's like a lot of the money is on.
Easy play.
Oh, Cordova with a
And
nice
that's line
catch, but
drive straight to the gap.
it's only 1 out.
Safe
So
on first base.
the runners get back to their bases safely. So 2 out so far for the inning, and Christina Beatty at the plate.
Yeah, he was like right next to the runner when he caught that, so he could have tagged him out easily, but very quick reflexes for the tag back.
Ready now. Throws it.
So a lot of the points are on the A's
Looped up.
so far, but you can still get your points
Jumped
in for the
there,
prediction, and
got it. And it's an out.
there's the third out.
The inning now.
Hop out to
Left on.
pitcher.
Henri Deschênes.
Yeah, whichever one of you dropped a whole month's rent on the Athletics. You know, Godspeed, sir.
She kicked.
Or
Here's
madam.
the pitch. Strike one. With
After
nobody
Parsons
out.
makes that third out, we've got Deschen at the plate.
And the delivery. That was ball one. 1-1.
542 hitter this season. 7 home runs, 16 RBIs through 9 games.
Target goes up. The delivery. Ball 2. 2-1.
Easily the team MVP, and why wouldn't he be, being like
Here's the windup. The 2-1
easily
pitch.
the top 3 picks of every draft.
Yes, we expect
The windup.
big things from Henri Deschen. Here's a 3-1 pitch to Deschen, and he hits it to left field.
Under it, up to
Kinghorn will
the
make the
catch.
catch for out number 1.
Marty Cordova at bat.
Here comes Marty Cordova, recently moved to the neighborhood from Las Vegas.
That was a ball. 1 out.
292 average this season, no home runs, 1 RBI. We saw him playing first base
The windup
earlier.
fires. The wing. I was frozen. And the count is 1-1. She's set. The 1-1 pitch. The wing. Strike 2. I was frozen. And the count is 1-2.
And Chart Guider has decided he's going to spend more than a month's rent on the Athletics. Oh,
And she goes after it. He's safe.
a little bit of miscommunication there from the pitcher and the catcher.
Donald Vogel steps up.
Decided to take a little nap. Up now, Donald Vogel, who has reached safely 10 times of the 22 times he has come to the plate.
Runner on first. 1 out.
As the ball outside.
Set. Cuts to the plate. That was
That's
ball
low for
2.
ball 2.
2-0.
The fastball not quite working.
The windup. The pitch. A swing.
That's a little bit of a blooper over. Actually, it's going to be a liner to Alex Rodriguez. Is that a double play? Yes, it is.
Double play.
Heads up
Next one
defense
towards the
by
bat.
the Athletics. And that's the end of 2 innings.
Left one on
1/3 of the game
A
done.
scoreless
Only
tie.
3 hits. No runs.
Wing Kwan comes to the plate.
Parsons remains on the mound. Wing Kwan will lead things off.
Into the motion. The pitch. A swing.
Foul ball. Going backwards.
Slice. Takes the stretch. Cuts to the plate. Another
Wing
strike.
Kwan looks at strike 2 as a fruit fly just decides to ruin my day and fly in front of my face.
Ball 1 with nobody
Much
out.
like that ball flew in front of Wing's face, however, there are no hit by pitches in this league somehow. So
That's a foul. Into the motion. Throws it. That's it.
Oh, Juan caught looking there.
Don Kozart steps up.
Here comes Cozart.
Here's the windup and the offering.
Looks at strike 1.
1-1.
Cozart's got speed. I believe she's the Lofton clone.
5-0-1, and the count is 1-1.
Yes. Yeah, she's a
Into the windup. Cuts
8
to
out
the
of
plate.
9 speed.
Swing. A bouncing ball.
Here comes a ground ball.
Got
Cova
it.
picks
See
it up
that
and
speed in
he can't
action.
tag. There's that speed.
Instead of
Cozart's safe at first.
going straight for the bat, Cordova chose to tag her out, and that was a mistake.
It's a difficult choice to make. She's very fast.
Target goes up.
Might have been tough going the other way, too.
Ball 1. Runner on first. 1 out. Ready now. The pitch. Strike 1. 1-1.
Alex Rodriguez hitting .533 entering today.
She delivers.
A home run and 2 RBI. And he hits this one deep to right field.
Under it.
And that will split the
Throws
defense.
it to second, and
He'll be
makes it
safe
to
at
second.
first with a single.
Good stop there by Bluer. That would have been trouble if it went into the bushes.
Comes to the plate. The coach calls timeout.
It definitely prevented that from going to extra bases. We could be looking at a defensive change of some kind for the Mariners.
Marty Cordova on the hill.
We got Cordova on the mound.
And delivers. Strike. Runners
He
on first and
does
second.
not
1
have the best pitching statistics so far this season.
Throws it.
a 13.02 ERA in limited action.
Line back.
About 6 innings pitched.
Definitely might have been a juice thing. Cordova does have hooks for days.
Foot, slide, and the count is 0-2.
Well, 0-2 so far to Gore.
Line fires. Low and away.
And that pitch misses low.
From the windup, the 1-2 pitch. The wing. A bouncing ball.
Ground ball.
Pitcher makes
Cordova
the catch.
fields it, fires to second, and gets the out at second. They can't get the out at first. Here comes Kozar at home, and she just turns around before the tag. She's caught in a rundown between third and home.
It's exciting. Oh, we might have it. Oh.
And she's out at home. Cordova makes the tag.
Halfway through the inning now. 2 left on. A scoreless tie.
Now we move to the bottom of the third.
Jane Davis comes to the plate.
Yes, the defense is
Jane
on
Davis.
full display here.
Ready now. Pitch. Ball 1.
Jane Davis hitting .583 entering today. 2 home runs, 7 RBI.
Windup headed to the plate. Ball 2 with
Now,
nobody out.
DLW, I'm sure you remember
And
the
pitch.
month of January in the year of 2023. Jane Davis was playing at this very field against the Mariners, all the way back in season 2.
The wing. Popped it
Yes, I remember those days.
Come on, you guys. No good.
Rafael Hendricks cannot make the play.
On to second.
Davis heads to second
Ooh.
and turns around and avoids the tag. She's heading back to first. We got a rundown again here.
Ball is heading out of reach.
And that ball will go way out of
Goes
play.
Runners take 1 base.
Hope the Ekmans are okay. That went just past the house. She'll advance to third base. Jane Davis with a triple on that play that was
Vincent Sweet steps up.
nearly a single or a double, ends up on third. Here comes Vincent Sweet.
Bit of an overthrow there from Pamela
Ready now,
Kirkos.
fire.
Was really solid on defense.
Yes.
She's
Stealing
coming
out.
for home,
She's out.
and she's out.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Swing. Hey, batter, batter, batter. The windup heads to the plate. Swing. A bouncing ball.
Sweet with the ground ball.
Easy play for him. He
Quan
throws the
fields
ball
and
to
fires to
first.
first, and it's in
Second
time.
down. Wendy Parsons comes to the plate.
Interesting play having Jane Davis try to steal home there.
Here's the
But
motion.
runs
Pitch.
do not come easy at Ekman Acres.
Belted.
That ball's hit down the left field line, and Kinghorn will not be able to get to it.
She's gonna play it off the wall. The
That is a
throw.
long single.
Fires it over. Dante Robinson steps
Yeah, I'm
up.
still trying to make heads or tails. You'd think that you want to try and get them in a rundown, especially with, you know, Jane is one of the faster players on the team for sure. But it seems they just kind of just saw what they did and gave up. So I don't know what their
Dante
mindset
Robinson,
was.
Runner on first.
so far today, ate a hot dog in the first and ate a hamburger in the third.
Low ball 2.
I didn't know Nightbot wasn't a huge fan of,
He is ready and
was a huge
delivers.
Vincent Sweet hater.
Strike 1. 2 and 1. She kicks the 2-1 pitch. Low and inside.
Hey, Nutbot, you should learn about Vincent Sweet.
Into the
He's
windup
pretty sweet.
and delivers.
Fun, fully
Ball
intended.
4. He got a walk.
And Dante Robinson looks at a few pitches and advances to first base on the walk. So we got runners on first and second.
Dan Olafson steps up to bat. The stretch pitch. Low ball 1.
So Stan Olafson at the plate with runners on first and second.
She's set and the delivery. Low ball 2. 2 and 0. Timeout.
Edie is having trouble locating the strike zone. Do we get a pitching change here? And we do.
Quan
Wing Quan on the hill.
into the windup and delivers. That was ball 3.
And fastball misses. It's a 3-0 count here.
Throws it. Runners
That
on
hooked just barely in the zone there. So it's a 3-1 count.
Here's the motion.
Ground ball up the first base line.
Goes for the diving catch.
Juan dives. He gets to it. Does not get the out at first. Carter is not on the bag.
She's safe. Goes for the diving catch. The throw. Fires it over.
So,
Francis Bluer.
bases are loaded for Francis Bluer. Wing Quan this season has a 5.15 ERA and 13 strikeouts in just 4 2/3 innings pitched.
That was a ball.
Yeah, it didn't look like they had the foot on first base there. That just led to a whole bunch of bad news bearsery. Now the bases are loaded.
Count is 2-0. Target goes up and the pitch. Strike. 2-1. He's ready now. A 2-1 pitch. Ball 3. And the count.
Bluer looks at that one and it misses the zone, so it's 3-1.
Here's the motion. 3-1 pitch.
Bluer,
3-2.
and she takes strike 2. Wing Quan penning the corners today.
He set. Throws it. The swing. A bouncing ball.
Hard hit ground ball to first. Carter steps on first, and that will be the end of the inning. So the Mariners leave the bases loaded. The A's are coming to bat in the top of the 4th. Still no score here at Ekman Acres.
Few sweaty moments there for the both defenses, honestly, but this continues to be a defensive game.
And remember, folks, that's the same inning where Jane Davis had a triple, so probably could have been a run scored if not for the decision to try to steal home.
1-2. He's ready now. The 1-2 pitch.
And Hendricks looks at strike 3, so Cordova gets the K.
Yvonne Carter steps up.
That was a solid pitch by Cordova, using those hooks to his advantage.
And the pitch.
That's his 4th strikeout of the season. Here's Yvonne Carter. She made that play to end the inning.
And the throw. The wing.
Swings and misses there for strike 2.
He comes center. And the delivery. Low ball 1.
If someone wants to even out the pool and bid for the Mariners, there's still plenty of time to predict in our poll.
Swinging. And the foul ball. And the count is 1-2.
Those channel points on the line.
He winds. The 1-2 pitch.
We know you wanna. And Carter hits one deep.
Back.
And it is caught! Oh, what a catch!
Fantastic stuff from Olafson out there in right field.
Olafson with a web gem, saving extra bases. And Kyrgios hits one out there. Olafson's tested again. Dives, but he can't make the play this time. Here comes a throw into second. And Kyrgios will get in safely.
Liz Kinghorn steps up to bat.
They gotta tire that poor guy out there.
Here comes Liz Kinghorn.
Strike 1. Ready now, and the offering. Low and outside. Takes the stretch. The 1-1 pitch. The swing. It's going up the right.
That ball
field
is hit
line,
foul.
And it goes foul. They have a
Got a
runner on
1-2
second.
count on Kinghorn. 2 outs, runner on second.
Throws it. Swings. Slices.
And that ball is hit foul.
Here's the motion. The 1-2 pitch. And down
Here's another 1-2, and she looks at strike 3. Cordova with his 2nd strikeout of the inning. And that's 3 out. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Still no score.
Henri Deschênes steps up. The stretch and the offering. Ball 1.
Here comes a guy who would have loved to have been up with the bases loaded in the last inning.
Here's the motion.
Oh yeah, one more one more person up, or if Davis hadn't been out, maybe would have gotten a chance. And so far, 3 straight balls to Deshaun. Let's see if he gets a pitch to swing at here. No, he does not. He will take first base.
Trying to pitch around to be ever so dangerous on Rita Shen.
That's his 3rd walk of the season. Here comes Cordova, who singled last time up. And we're getting a defensive change for the Athletics. It's Christina Beatty back on the mound. She started this game, and she's back.
Chargader, was you and Leon's game was you and Yuhod's game the one that lasted 12 innings? Because I don't remember who was playing it, but it was at Ekman.
From the windup and the delivery. That was a ball.
No, 7 innings? Okay, gotcha.
Only 7 innings.
Here's the pitch.
And finally, a ball sees the strike zone. It's a 3-1 count to Cordova after 7 straight balls to start the inning. And that pitch is fouled off, so it's a 3-2 count now.
Last week's match of the week went to extras as well.
Beatty picks it up. She will only be able to make the play at first.
Donald Vogel comes to the plate.
So we've got Deshen on second and Donald Vogel at the plate.
The stretch and the delivery. Swing. Strike 1.
Ekman Acres known to be a pitcher's park, but we have seen some hits to the outfield. But no runs yet.
Cut to the plate. Low and inside. They have a runner on second. 1 out. Into the windup. The 2-1 pitch. Strike 2. And the count is 2-2. The stretch. The 2-2 pitch.
There's the 2-2 to Vogel, and swing and a miss, strike 3.
He got another one.
Seemed like a bit of a late swing from Vogel, but I think that ball was in the zone anyway.
Jane Davis comes to the plate.
Here comes Jane Davis. Pickled her way into a triple last time up, and then got out on the steal attempt of home.
She is ready. Cut to the plate. The wing. And the count is 0-2. She's set. Fire. Struck her out.
Oh, fireball in there for strike 3.
In the 4th? That's gutsy.
And the 4th inning's over. Left one on second.
Well, you gotta keep the shutout going if you can. By any means necessary. We've seen runners in scoring position for the Mariners quite a few times.
Time out.
There's some resilient defensive efforts by both teams here today.
Looks like we have possible defensive change for the Mariners.
Now pitching.
Yes, Wendy Parsons back on the mound.
Ready now. The pitch. Swung on. A long fly.
Beatty hits one to the outfield.
The ball.
Too far to the left.
Robinson fields it on a hop,
Chucks it
so
over.
Beatty is safe at first.
Wing Kwan steps up.
A long, high single for Beatty. And here comes Wing Kwan.
Here's the pitch. The wing.
Kwan hits one down the first baseline. Cordova catches it and steps on first. It's a double play.
She's out of there, and they got her
That's
for a
the
double
3rd double play in this game.
Kozar steps up to bat. From the windup, throws it. Strike. 2 out.
Dawn Kozart already up for the 3rd time today. She's 1 for 2 with a single. That single was on the infield. Again, she's dangerous on the bases as she hits one backwards. Foul.
Target goes up. That's to the plate. Swinging. Struck out.
Strike 3.
hard to lay off those fast, those low
score in this
fastballs.
one so far.
Yeah, Parsons bringing the heat there. We got Parsons coming up second this inning.
Sweet, that's up.
First, Vincent Sweet.
Into the windup and the pitch. Low and outside.
Vincent, of
Stargeider
course.
mentioned last inning, Henri was on second base.
From the
He's
windup and the throw.
one of the fastest players in the game. It's
That makes
possibly a
sense.
reason why Beatty pulled out that fireball.
Takes the stretch. The 1-1 pitch. Swinging. Whoops. Fly. The windup.
Here comes the 1-2 to Sweet,
Low ball 2. 2 and 2.
and that's out of the zone. It's 2-2.
Sweet was the mid-season late-season acquisition, I believe. There were 2 trade weeks, weren't there?
Into the windup.
4.
2-2 pitch.
Oh.
Swing.
Trade window was open between weeks 4 and 7, taking
That's
effect
right.
week 5 through 8.
They take 2 weeks, I remember now.
Low ball 3.
So,
3 and 2.
It was quite an interesting way to do it this season.
He's set and the throw.
Lots of trades happening. Here's the 3-2 to Sweet, and that's
Ball. 3 and
hit
2.
foul. We'll do it again.
Sweet is a replacement for Ruth Kraut, who played 7 games for these Mariners.
A bouncing ball.
Weak hit ground ball. Quan fields it in front of the plate, and he'll throw to first for the out.
Wendy Parsons comes to the plate.
Wendy Parsons, who has pitched most of this game for the Mariners, up at the plate. She also has a single today.
That was a ball. 1 out. She is ready. She delivered.
That prediction is nearly closed.
1 and 1.
You want to put in some last-second channel points. Get them in now.
The swing. A bouncing ball.
Please, give the Athletics some money.
He scooped it up.
Ground ball up the third base line,
For her.
and Quan's able to get to it and get it to first before Parsons. So here comes Dante Robinson. He's still eating. It's amazing.
She is ready. Cuts to the plate. Swing. A bouncing ball.
Ground ball up the middle.
Down the middle.
Beatty
Fires
throws to
across
first,
the first.
and that will do it.
Out.
We go to the 6th inning. No score so
No score
far.
in this one so far.
Was it the sandwich that time he was up?
Alex Rodriguez
He,
up
he,
to bat.
he eats and eats and eats.
It's always the burger, the hot dog, or the sandwich. I never really pay attention.
The windup. The pitch.
Well, he is running around a lot. So
No out.
burning calories
Into the motion.
and consuming calories.
Oh,
And
Got a great metabolism at his young age. Here comes Rodriguez. He hits one
He's out. Not gonna make it.
out towards the outdoor grill.
Here's the throw.
Robinson-
The runner is safe on second.
Rodriguez is coming into third, and he'll be safe.
Susan Gore steps up to
So that's a triple for Alex Rodriguez.
once again, testing Olafson's.
swung on. Back towards
Gore
the
hits one to right
There it
field.
goes.
Watch out, neighbors. That ball is gone.
Oh, take that.
Susan Gore with a 2-run home run, and the A's take a 2-0 lead. That ball went 423 feet.
Susan
Well,
Gore-
actually, it's 423 unit unspecified.
Susan Gore showing why she's a better player than Pete Wheeler on this team.
Raphael Hendricks steps up to bat.
It's unspecified, but
From the stretch.
he hit a ball towards first base at 60 feet. Oh, here comes Hendricks.
Runs over to it.
He hits one
Ball is out of here, and there is nothing
into
but
the other neighbor's yard. That ball's gone.
And crushes one towards
The A's go back to back. It's now 3-0.
That's 3 home runs for 2 of the neighbors. I'm sure the homeowners association will be very pleased. Or pissed. Who knows?
Sure, they're aware that important league games are being played in the Ekman's backyard.
Nobody out.
You're right,
Didn't
Truck
go
Rider.
into the house, just in the backyard. So I think that's okay.
Sphinx one.
And Carter hits one to right field, but this one will be trapped by Olafson. Throw to first, and it's in time. The Mariners get a much-needed out there. Here comes Pamela Kirkos. 2 for 2 so far today, double and a single. This one's
Got it. Now
caught.
an out.
That's it. That's an out.
Liz Kinghorn steps up. Takes the stretch and the pitch. Swung on and a foul ball.
Kinghorn hits the first pitch, foul down the third base
From
line.
the windup, pitch on the way. Another strike. 2 outs. Target goes up. Pitch on the way. Ball 1.
The 0-2 just misses inside. So it'll be a 1-2 here
Here's the pitch.
to Kinghorn.
A bouncing ball.
Pitch is grounded up the middle. Parsons throws to first, and that will be it.
And that's an out.
So it's 3-run, 6th inning from the Athletics. The Mariners need to match it to stay in it.
And Olafson steps up to bat.
Good part of the lineup, though, coming up for the Mariners.
Here comes Olafson.
She's ready and delivered.
He's been tested a lot in right field.
Takes the stretch and delivers. Low ball 2. Takes the stretch, throws it. Strike one.
Remember, the A's won the first meeting between these teams.
From the windup, a pitch. A swing.
You guys are hearing any Discord sound effects, I do apologize. I had to turn stream remote off for a little bit to fix do some behind the scenes work, and I forgot to turn it back on. So
Ground ball up the first baseline. Got it. The throw to first base, and he's safe.
So, ground ball up the first base line, and
Francis Bluer steps up.
we do have that runner on. So, Olafson at first. Bluer at the plate.
Takes the stretch, throws it. The swing, a bouncing ball.
Ground ball up the middle. Beatty throws to second, and that's the only out they'll get as Bluer is safe at first. So it's a runner on first for Henri Deschênes. 0 for 1 with a walk so far today.
Now pitching, Wing Quan.
And Wing Quan back on the mound.
Ball 1.
He's alternating the pitching duties today with Christina Beatty.
He's ready now. Here's the pitch. A swing. A bouncing ball.
Ground ball,
And he goes after
third.
it.
Rodriguez
Throws
to second
That's
is
it.
in time, but
Throws it over to first. He's safe.
Deschênes makes it to first easily, so
Marty Cordova.
still only a runner on first. Here comes Marty Cordova.
From the windup, he throws it. That was ball 1. Runner on first. 2 out. Swing.
Here comes the 1-0 to Cordova.
Ball 2. From the windup and the offering.
This ball is hit towards Rodriguez. He'll throw to first, and that will do it. Your final score from Ekman Acres, Athletics 3, Mariners 0. So
absolute great stuff. A good game, good effort by both teams, of course. But there in the 6th inning, Tequileros turned on the Jets, big time.
it was a Rodriguez triple followed by back-to-back home runs by Gore and Hendricks. Clinched the victory for the A's. Great pitching and defense throughout the game from both teams. It's possible there will be a playoff rematch.
It is very possible. We'll just have to wait and see how the Little League turns out.
Until next time, this has been Backyard Sports Center.
See you next time.